Hello everyone, welcome to the video of e-commerce. In this video, we are going to check advantages and disadvantages of e-commerce. So let's move ahead and check what are advantages and disadvantages of e-commerce. As we all know that e-commerce is the exchange of goods and services on online platform by using internet. So there are so many advantages of e-commerce. Let's move ahead and check one by one. So the first advantage is global space. As we all know, sellers and buyers can meet into the virtual world without barrier of any geographical area or region, any barrier of space. So global space explains us the advantage of e-commerce, that there are no restriction for the area, no restriction of the place. We as a buyer and seller can meet into any virtual world. So e-commerce provides the seller with a global reach. Another advantage of e-commerce is electronic transaction. As we all know, using eco-friendly environment, using eco-friendly theme, we are saying to reduce the paperwork. So e-commerce reduces the paperwork and significantly lower the transaction cost. E-commerce enables us to use credit cards, debit cards, smart cards, and electronic fund transfer by the use of bank website or any gateway of payment. There are another modes of electronic payments also. So by using all the modes of electronic payment, e-commerce help us to reduce the paperwork. So this is the another advantage of e-commerce, that is electronic transaction. The third advantage of e-commerce is cost saving. As we all know that the e-commerce application provides user with the more options to compare the product with another websites too. So the user, the buyer can select, can go for the best option with the lower price, and by that the buyer can have cost saving option. It also reduces the cost in searching for the product all over geographical world by visiting to the shop and all. So e-commerce enable all the rural areas also to access the services and these products which are otherwise were not available to have any product at any area, any region of the world. So e-commerce third advantage is cost saving. Let's move ahead and check the next advantage. The next advantage of e-commerce is public services. So what is public services? E-commerce help government to deliver the public services. As we all know that there are various public services options. You can take the example of education, which we are using the platform right now. Again, healthcare and other social services which are available at reduced cost. So, and these services can be improved more, but these services can reach to all over the region of the world. So public services is the advantage of e-commerce which is available at the reduced cost. The next advantage of e-commerce is no intermediaries. It means that there are no intermediators to have the exchange of products or goods and services. So electronic commerce allows the user, the customer, and the business to touch directly, to interact directly. So there are no any mediators. Without any intermediaries, the electronic commerce can have the exchange of goods. So this allows for the quick communication and the quick transactions by which e-commerce can give us the best service of without no intermediaries. The next service, the next advantage of e-commerce is about anytime shopping. As we all know, you can surf to any of the websites such as Amazon, Flipkart, or any other websites. So where you can check that you can check it anytime. It is available 24/7. So the great advantage of e-commerce that it is not limited to the time, like that shops are available 9 to 5 or 9 to 9. So there are no as such timing given. So anytime you can go for shopping, you can check for online products. The website is functional all the times. It does not have any working hours limitation. So anytime shopping is one of the best advantage of e-commerce. Let's take a glance of these advantages. The first one, what we have checked, is about global space. So global space, it has given the platform to reach to the global world without having the barricades, without having any barriers of place. Another advantage is of electronic transaction. Electronic transaction reduces the paperwork. So it is helping to the environment also. We know there are various modes of electronic transaction. The third one is about the cost saving, as there are a number of options available for the products. By using electronic commerce, a customer can save the cost. So at the reduced cost, even public services are available, such as healthcare, or else you can take example of various education sites also, education services also, which are available at reduced cost. Another one is no intermediaries. There are no any intermediators available to in between customers, buyers and sellers, in between business and customers. So it is available directly. Another advantage, and the last one, it is anytime shopping. The websites are available 24 by 7. A customer can reach to any product, any or on any website all the time. So 24 by 7 access of the product and websites. So these are all advantages of e-commerce. Now let's take ahead that what are the disadvantages of e-commerce. So the first disadvantage of e-commerce is setup cost. As you all know that when it is based on internet, we need hardware, software, installation process, training of the employees. So the constant maintenance, upkeeping on the network and all, it is sometimes expensive. So setup cost is one of the disadvantage of e-commerce, as it involves a number of processes, as I discussed with you: hardware, wala, software, training cost, and training of employees, all time availability of employees. So this is the disadvantage of e-commerce. Another disadvantage of e-commerce is physical presence. As you all know that a customer can place the order anytime. So if the personal touch is lacking somewhere, so that may create the disadvantage, the loss for that particular businessman. So this is the lacking of personal touch in the business. Many a times services and products like interior designing and jewelry businesses, and these are not the one which we can have online. So these are the one where physical presence is required, where interior decoration sites come or jewelry businesses come. There a person need to visit, there a person need to get the services and order all those things. So physical presence is another disadvantage of e-commerce. The third disadvantage of e-commerce is security. Many a time, security is another area of concern. Credit card theft, identity theft, and many a times, nowadays there are many of the thefts going on. There are many of the fraud cases, fraud calls going on. So by having a click on any of the link, any of the web page, the security issue can be raised. Your whole transaction, whole balance can go into 0 1. Your whole information can be hacked. So e-commerce, the disadvantage of e-commerce is security, which is of big concern. The another disadvantage of e-commerce is goods delivery. So as we all know, if you go to the shop, if you purchase anything, you will get it at the same time. But in the case of e-commerce, it takes some time. Like for the shipping of product, it may take 2 3 days. It may available into 24 hours also. So if the product is a good, that is okay. If it is faulty product, you need to again go for the procedure of returning and all, with all the disclaimers and everything. So there are the problems which can be with the fulfillment of order. Even after the order is placed, there can be a problem with the shipping, delivery mix-ups. So these leaves customers sometimes unsatisfied. So this is the uh, biggest disadvantage of goods delivery of e-commerce. So thus are the disadvantages of e-commerce. Again, we'll take a glance on this disadvantages of e-commerce. The first one is setup cost, as I told you about the hardware, software, running cost and everything. Another one is about the physical presence, as I told you that interior designing and other businesses where we need to go physically, where we need to have the check on all the things. So there may be a lacking of those things. Oh, and the third one is about the security, that nothing is secure if it is not handled properly. And the fourth one, goods delivery, it may be time consuming sometimes, or the product whatever we have received, it may not be of good quality. So these are some of the disadvantages of e-commerce. In this video we have completed advantages and disadvantages of e-commerce. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you like this video. If you would like to stay with this channel, you can subscribe to the channel. You can press on the bell icon for the updated notification of my video. Thank you so much for watching.